want me to be an activist or protesting in any way. They raped me repeatedly since 1998. They colluded to premeditate rape. From Oregon State to Washington State, I was known by law enforcement. I didn't know how famous I was. I didn't realize that the same men that were raping me were probably bragging about it to their buddies, and that the fathers of other daughters were getting off on it, thought it was great, and that the mothers of other daughters and sons thought that that was justice served. I didn't know that this country sponsors hate crimes and torture of children. The next thing that they did to me, at the same time that they were doing these other forms of torture, they were escalating false CPS reports. So just like the one that I had about the car seat, where there was absolutely no truth to it, and I could prove there was no truth to it, there were probably 5 other complaints like that. And there was no truth to any of them. And I basically, they were all shut down in the same way because there was nothing to it, and I could prove it. However, I was being harassed with it. Every single time they came to me with such a thing, they knew it was stressful for me. They knew it was harassment. So I then asked police. I said, you know what? Then I had one that occurred with a doctor or a nurse at Central Washington making another false accusation about me. And when I could prove that it was false, I went to the police and said, I would like to make a report I would like to have someone investigated for making a false report against me to CPS. Because again, according to Washington law, it's a crime. If you make a false allegation about somebody to CPS, and you know it's false, that is actually a felony. Or it's a misdemeanor. It's one or the other. I don't remember which one, but it's against the law. And so to avoid being harassed, I knew that what I had to do was make sure the police did their job and investigated a false allegation so that I was able to protect my son. Well, this is how the country has protected me and my son. The police refused to do that. It didn't matter if I was reporting rape. It didn't matter what I was reporting. The police refused to do anything that could have protected me and my son. And I am going to take a break.